Hey, welcome. It's Louisa from Feel Good Astrology. Let's check out today's stars, shall we, today? Anyway, let's move on to Tuesday. And obviously, these aren't all of the aspects that are happening. These are just the ones that I think are most notable that I want to talk about. I should also say that these are when they occur in the UK, Lisbon, South Africa timeline, not North America. So you'll be feeling these a day before. So you might notice there's a different day. Like if you listen to a different influencer, you might hear that some of these aspects are happening the day before. So just know that, you know, these aspects are all coming in, you know, and then easing off. And, you know, I'm saying Mercury's going into Cancer. That is actually happening in UK time zone on the 27th of June. But you may it may vary if you're in North America. Now, Mercury going into the sign of Cancer this week is interesting because Mercury is actually in its own sign, in the sign of Gemini. And so we've gone through a short Mercury phase where we felt quite comfortable with facts and understanding what we know. It's like we know what we know. We possibly know what we don't know as well. You know, things got quite clear, which is quite good. Now things are getting a bit emotional. You know, Mercury in the sign of Cancer, we start digging a little bit. We want to know a lot deeper. We're more interested in history of things, like how did that happen? How did that develop? So we're getting a bit more curious and also very protective over what we know. And also, we might be more protective in the way we're talking. We're less blasé, less flippant, and a lot more possessive. It's interesting. Like we've also got this aspect coming up with Saturn here. You've got this lovely trine coming into being. You'll also see that Mercury is coming into a conjunction with the Sun as well. And as this week, I'm feeling like a weather girl now, as this week develops, you're going to notice this coming on more and more. But essentially, there is this feeling of stability in terms of what we know. So whilst we're doing this digging and looking historically into things, we're also realizing that we're quite strong in the way we're thinking and the way we're communicating. We're actually being quite, you know, we've got great articulation at the moment. So it's all good as far as I can see. Other things occurring on Tuesday is we've also got Moon opposition Chiron and also Moon sextile Venus and Mars. You know, these are actually separate events, like Moon sextile Venus and also Moon sextile Mars, but they're in a conjunction. So I'm going to cover them together. So here's the first one, the Moon in opposition to Chiron, which happens once a month. Here we've got our emotions, our emotional triggering service working with Chiron, really to bring things into our conscious mind about where we feel hurt, where we feel like there's something that is attacking a very raw part of us. Chiron in the sign of Aries has really taught us to get very raw, to be really in our awareness of pain and discomfort. It's no surprise that terminologies, you know, like woke narratives are getting stronger and stronger as Chiron goes through the sign of Aries, because it's about the identification of hurt and pain and turning hurt and pain on ourselves. And so, you know, we are getting more and more articulate about talking about hurt. Hey, you're offending me. So offense is really big. Now with with the Moon going in opposition to Chiron on Tuesday, the 27th of June, what we've got is this sort of triggering event. There's a moment where we go, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. How could you say that? So be aware that on Tuesday, the 27th, if you're spending time around people that tend to offend you, you may well flipping find that they actually do it and offend you. So watch out for that. However, we've also got this lovely set of aspects that's also going on the same day. So the Moon is also going to be in a sextile with Venus, which is nice, and it's kind of carefree, and it feels very gentle. In fact, I'm born with the Venus and Moon in a sextile. It's very pleasant. It's people pleasing. It's nice. It's understanding. It's hopeful. It shares. You know, it's a really nice kind of feeling. And then this sextile between Mars and the Moon is a feeling of well-being and a feeling of gentle motivation. So I do feel that that this offense could be worked out really quite easily. So if you are feeling this moment of offense, just realize that actually what's also going on is that you're more wanting to come into understanding, and you're definitely more wanting to find a peaceful but also productive way through it. So take heart. If you feel triggered, think, okay, what is the quickest way to articulate my needs whilst keeping the peace and whilst enjoying my sense of self-esteem, whilst not taking away from somebody else? It is possible to work beyond this. So where is the moon going to go as we go into the next day? Let's find out what's coming up on Wednesday. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.